Chat, we good? Y'all can hear me? Let me know something.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it. Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
It's time to blow these boys out the water, man. Nah, I'll rock. Nah, I don't fuck around.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
Nope, we don't want to hear that.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Jalen Smith.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that Coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with G, and it's Olynyk in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid. Paul George is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Lowry, and it's Gordon in at the shooting guard position. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
Ah, that's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
Goodness. And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, Kevin. This game features two players having MVP-worthy seasons, MP and Joel Embiid. And when I talked to MP, he had high praise for his competition.
Connects again.
And for this franchise, he's now tied the record for most points in a single season.
That tells you all you need to know about him offensively. He is ultra savvy and ultra skilled. Lowry has the open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice response by the vet. Kyle Lowry dialed in.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Puts up a deep three. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Yeah, he's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been an incredible run.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that will go down in the history of this franchise. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. Offline with his three. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's G. Knocks down the three ball. G's got 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches note.
Lowry passes to Gordon. Embiid with the screen on Giddey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Free throw good from G. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
The drive by Lowry. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, when Lowry puts his head down and starts driving, look out, because he is not going to divert off his path.
G, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here is Lowry. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches it. And the 76ers get it back. Outside, George. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Here's G. From the top of the key, he buries it. G's got 12.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And George kicks to Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Williams. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. LaVine finds Giddey. Here's G. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Free throw good from G. Oubre is checked in for Philadelphia. And he can't hit the second.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Williams, a screen on Gordon. And again, shut. Chicago, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's G. 13 points in the game. Fires from deep. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's G. He's got 16. No good from outside. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Giddey. No scoring in this one. Pass to G. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oubre dishes to Gordon. And George kicks to Gordon. Bangs home the trifecta. Gordon's got 5 now.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And that one's good by G.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, that's a big body to mess with. Drummond's a handful.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Gordon, the pass to Oubre. Drills the three-pointer.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's G, defended by Gordon.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Down low. Williams against Oubre. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's crazy, man.
Here's G. He's got 21. From outside the arc, Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Back to George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oubre dishes to Embiid. Olynyk with the steal. Pass to G from deep. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. 24 points for G.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Now here's Embiid. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Giddey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Gordon finds George.
You had it. You said it.
And here is Drummond. 9 points last game out. Embiid with a screen on Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
George. Rebound collected by Levine.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Williams, a screen on Gordon. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's G. 24 points for him. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. G's got 27.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the 76ers with some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Andre Drummond. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Gordon. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Olynyk. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against the Suns.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
G, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Yabusele. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And it's George missing. Chicago leading by 7. White goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, what an agile drive by White to be able to slip past the contact like that.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jackson passes to George. Oubre outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls shooting around 46% at this point. Craig with a screen on Jackson. G. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Jackson. Misses off the left iron. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Here's G. He's got 27. From down in the low post, it goes. G's got 29 in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
Lowry finds Drummond. To the inside. Looking for George. He gets it there. Yep, that one goes. George has got 7 points in the game.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Here's G. And the Bulls with another miss. The 76ers trail by 12. Outside, George. To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's G. He has 29. Pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, and I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. G, in their last game against the Suns, was superb. He had an impressive number of points, and that was a season high for him in scoring. It was a night to remember. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Kobe White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Drummond throws it down.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Brooklyn. Here's G from past the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. G's got 32 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Olynyk with the steal. Inside, G, and it's G finishing it off.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. A 12-point game. Pass to George. Drummond sets the screen for George. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Here's G, and it's G finishing it off.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Drummond the screen. Will it go? A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, G.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers trail by 14. Outside, George. Pass to Martin. Now, here's Lowry. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here we go. Here's Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
shooting 2.
A free throw good from Eric Gordon. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Martin, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's G. Lays it up off the glass. G's got 41.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
76ers moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing. Bulls leading by 14. Puts up a 3, and he knocks it down. Good-looking 3 there from G. G's got 44.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Gordon kicks to Martin. Gordon inside, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Gordon's got 8 points.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's G. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bounce pass Gordon, and Drummond throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Screen by Olynyk. Here's G. Buries it from 3-point range. G's got 47 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
George against Giddey. A 3-ball. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Bulls leading by 16. Olynyk, a screen on Gordon. G. And the 3 off target. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Gordon. Pass to Drummond. Oubre, no one around him. Oh, and the jam by Drummond. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, he knew the contact was coming. Drummond took it anyway and finished.
Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Chicago. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this.
Halftime report. What's going on, man?
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the 76ers.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the 3. Time for some intervention here. What's your...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
But when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with G. And it's Olynyk in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's G. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Gordon the pass to Lowry. Chicago grabs the miss. Olynyk's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's G. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Gordon kicks to George.
Catch him on bottom. Appreciate the follow.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Here's G. From outside, off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Drummond passes to Embiid. Lowry from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the rare off-ball make from Lowry. We're used to him dictating the offense.
G, no good. The 76ers trail by 20. Pass to Lowry. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for Kyle Lowry.
Absorbs the bump to get the finish. Lowry determined there inside.
Here's G. And another miss by Chicago.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Drummond with it. He's got 10. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
It's good from long range.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lowry drives in. It's all in by the Bulls. Olynyk's got rebound number 8 now on the night. For 3, Levine. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 19. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense. things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
LaVine against George. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's G. Rebound Andre Drummond.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Gordon with no one around. Drills it from outside. Gordon's got 11.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's G.
That is a great finish! Oh, my.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. George passes to Embiid. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's G. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's Williams, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
Here's G, defended by Gordon. Olynyk, a screen on Gordon. Here's G. Williams a screen. Here's G. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside Gordon. Pass to Oubre. George looking around. Embiid sets the pick for George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 16.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's G, defended by Gordon. For 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. At the top of the key, Oubre. Pass to Gordon. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from G. Chicago leading by 20. Olynyk, a screen on George. And good! There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Up top, Embiid. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's G. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to George. Back to Oubre. Now Embiid. No good on the shot. Here's G, defended by Gordon. Olynyk, a screen on Gordon. It's stolen by G. Giddey with it, covered by Oubre. Screen by Olynyk. G hands it from downtown. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And some changes here for the 76ers. Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. Caleb Martin comes in for Andre Drummond. And Martin is in for Eric Gordon. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Olynyk. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Josh Giddey.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's George. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Philadelphia's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Good on the second free throw.
And what I love about Paul George, the production year after year after year.
Craig with a screen on Oubre. Good, that's another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Outside, George. Another miss by Philadelphia. And Chicago shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Here's G. Off target with his three.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Oubre outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's George. They get it back. Here's Martin. Here's Yabusele. No good with the triple. Bulls shooting at 51%. Really solid. 1:02 left to play in the third. And that one's good by G.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Oubre. He has 7. It's stolen by White. Pass to G. Fires for 3. Smith kicks to G. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Martin from outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. To the paint. It's stolen by White. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Martin is out there with Oubre. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
Embiid, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
He takes it. That is a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Embiid with a screen on White. Outside, Martin. Here's Yabusele. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. To the middle. White the pass to Dosunmu. Here's G, covered by Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's G, driving to the basket. And the basket is good. G's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's crazy.
Here's Martin. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Embiid inside the line. And he hits the jump shot. 18 points for Joel Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the 3 ball is good. Martin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
G, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Yabusele. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Martin, that time on the assist by Martin. Martin's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Puts up a deep 3, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside, Martin. Oubre outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's G. Smith with a screen on Martin. G. The three-pointer, no good. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
The tray.
Oh, that should have been
G, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Yabusele kicks to Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Cutting the screen. Now here is Lowry, defended by Dosunmu. Lowry can't get it to go. Here's G. Hits the three-point bomb. G's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Embiid with a screen on White. Now Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Martin, he's checked in for Yabusele.
Got 105 points, man. I want to know what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for 200 points. I did that last
left side,
year,
Martin.
so I know I can do it this year.
That three off the mark.
For 200 points, man.
For Chicago, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
I know I ain't gonna do this game.
Here's G. Off target from three-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. At the top of the key, Embiid. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Chicago's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's G, and it's G finishing it off.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And here are the 76ers now. Pass to Oubre. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's G. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. Poked away. It's stolen by G. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Martin wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Martin's got 9 points here in the second half. Smith with a screen on Lowry. Puts up a deep 3. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia has gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Embiid dishes to Martin. Philadelphia moving the ball around. No good on the 3. The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Got that one up quick.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing lanes.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Martin. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Martin. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
G. Smith the pass to Craig. And Embiid pulls it down. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Jacks up a three, and another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. To the left wing. Pass to Oubre. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Craig sets a screen. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Martin. Embiid, no good. The Bulls shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Here's G. Smith with a screen on Lowry. G. The three-pointer off the mark. Oubre outside. Pass to Lowry. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
G, no good.
I swear I gotta work on
Philadelphia shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter.
I gotta put another shot. This shot right here being sometimes.
Lowry looking around.
I get the job done.
Outside Martin.
I could create a better shot than what I got right now.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Pass to G. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Martin. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Now here is Martin. From downtown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oubre outside. Outside Lowry. There's the three. That one's not going to go.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for G.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Here's G. While recovering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Drummond. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Embiid. Another three for Philadelphia.
Come on, Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Launches a three. He's off on that one. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Thank you.